Good morning, St. Mary's. I'm Leo.
And I'm Jaden.
And it's a regular Thursday schedule. After break, students will report to C Block and will be dismissed from there for the Lenten prayer service in the auditorium.
And well, Colin, is that the last we've seen of the rain for a while?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because I checked the weather for today and the upcoming week. And hear me out. I'm really excited, like really, really, really excited. Let me just let you get a grasp of things. Low is 44, I'm pretty sure. Right now it's 48 and a high of 62 today. Going to be partly sunny. You can already see the sun peeking through the clouds, saying hello, Panthers. And then tomorrow's going to be about the same temperatures, but it's saying it's going to be cloudy all day long, which I don't believe. I feel like there's going to be a little sun, so yippee. And then starting Friday, I believe, it's going to start heating up. Yeah, it's a small heat wave though, so don't get too excited. And so thank you. Now back to Leo and Jaden.
Thanks, Colin. And in student life news, thanks to the many donors who have already signed up for our March 28th blood drive. We're halfway to our sign-up goal. Today at lunch, Mr. Philip Martin of the Stanford Blood Center will be in the Shea Student Life Center to explain the donation process and answer your questions. And all donors will be invited to a delicious brunch provided by our parent association on the day of the blood drive.
And our Lenten Rice Bowl collection starts today. In honor of Catholic Relief Services and the Rice Bowl's 50th year anniversary, here's a little about the history of the organization and the work they do.
There to make a difference. In 1975, Catholics in Allentown, Pennsylvania prayed, fasted, and gave alms to help people suffering from famine in the Sahel region of Africa, marking the beginning of what would become CRS Rice Bowl. Since this Lenten program began, generations of Catholics across the United States have given more than $350 million in alms, so children can receive daily nutritious meals, so farmers can grow crops to feed their families, so people around the world and in your local community can live in dignity. Now, 50 years later, our world faces a global food crisis like we've never seen before. Millions of our sisters and brothers are at risk of life-threatening hunger and malnutrition. This Lent, your prayers and almsgiving are as important as ever. As we journey with CRS Rice Bowl throughout these 40 days, let us recommit to our gospel call to help our global family. Nourished by the Eucharist, the bread of life, may we share bread for life so that all of God's children can thrive.
And in club news, hey Panthers, the CCAT Fair is coming up fast. If you're interested in contributing, come join our first planning meeting on Monday at A Block in Mr. Riccardi's room. See you there.
And the Service Club would like to remind everyone to bring unused toiletries that you've collected over e-week to Miss Miller's classroom.
And now here's Erica with your Panther Athletics.
Hello, Panthers. We're going to have 3 intramural sports to close out the school year. Futsal, basketball, and football. First up is futsal, indoor soccer. Sign-ups are today and tomorrow at break and at lunch in the Shea Center. 5 people per team, only 3 varsity players per team, must have 1 girl. Games start next Monday. See you on the pitch. Swim got off to a great start yesterday by beating Hercules in total points. Paula had 2 personal bests in the 100 freestyle and the 100 butterfly. Yenna also PR'd in the 100 butterfly. Meanwhile, on the boys' side, Enzo earned a PR in the 100 freestyle and Shay the 200 freestyle. Tennis continues to do well in TCAL with a 6-1 win over Hercules. Softball lost to Albany and boys volleyball lost in 3 to Hercules. And later today, tennis plays for the 3rd straight day as they host Vallejo. Boys golf is back in full swing as they take on Hercules up at the Franklin Canyon course. They have a 2 p.m. early dismissal, as does varsity baseball, who travel to San Francisco and faces University High. Finally, JV baseball is hosting right here at Brady Park. That's it for sports. Now back to Jaden and Leo.
Thanks, Erica.
And a very happy birthday today to
Estella Longoria.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Estella. Happy birthday to you.
And as we head into today's lunch menu, which is now up on the screen, as you can see, all three of us literally had a global adventure in our E-Week trips. Jaden, what was the most interesting thing you had to eat on E-Week?
The most interesting thing that I ate in Greece was, it was kind of like a dumpling, except it was the like outside the shell or whatever was cabbage. So it was cabbage, and then it was filled with like this meat mixture, and then it was steamed. So yeah, that was the most interesting thing I had. What about you, Erica?
I think the best thing I had on E-Week in Puerto Rico was the fried plantains. They were so good. And then I think we had chicken, rice, and beans the most out of the whole time we were there. So.
What about you, Leo?
I went to the Balkans, and the most interesting thing we had was definitely an entire fish with like everything in it, the eyes and the whole face. I didn't eat it because I was kind of too scared, but I did have the ice cream afterwards. But I think the best thing we had was the meal we had first in Sarajevo, which was a bunch of vegetables with just all of them stuffed with ground beef, which was really good.
That sounds really good.
It was delicious.
Make sure you guys check out your own global adventure in the
Yes,
Shea Cafe.
do that.
Yes. And that's it for today.
Have a great day, St. Mary's.